What's up, y'all? Welcome to these readings. Oh, zodiac signs. The month of July. Let's see what kind of energy we have going on for the month of July. Thanks so much for coming back, uh, donating, being a good friend, the emails, the positive messages, and again, just being a really good um, friend, subscriber, a good person overall. Thank you so much. I don't know what's going on. Huh. It says that I'm live, but I don't know if I'm live. It says failed to. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Am I live? I am not live. Huh. Oh yeah, I am live. Huh. That's weird because I can see. I see. Okay, I can see it. What's up, Ruby Woo? I can. That's weird because the app is saying that the live it's not working to check, but you can see me, right, and hear me, Ruby Woo. Why are you so glad um, to see me right now? Why? You got good news? Did that guy said he wants you now? Ugh. Hmm. Cause I'm so sad. Oh no. What's going on? What's going on? I'm having issues with this. You don't know? Hmm. Well, I'm gonna get started with the zodiac, the 12 zodiacs, I guess. But if you have a question, I can answer you before I get started, Ruby Woo. Just because I think you're the only one here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube or the stream. Maybe I gotta. Maybe I'll just do your question. But I don't know what's going on here. Maria Amethyst Selenite. Hey, you can see me too, right? It's weird because this software is saying that nobody is on my YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram stream, and I don't know what's going on. I'm getting a bunch of messages that says that there's something wrong with the stream. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but Dorella, hi. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. That is a okay. So that's okay. So I'm gonna get started with Ruby Woo. So this is all 12 zodiac, but just because Ruby Woo's feeling a little bit low, we're gonna answer that question for her. Remember that I do free tarot readings. If you have a question in regards to what's going on in your life, if you want some advice with tarot cards, then make sure to like and subscribe because I do free tarot readings for people, random people. All right. Remember, this is Netherlands. What? Say Sammy, Easy 8 Sammy, SA Sammy. What's up? Salutations to the Netherlands. All right, is R a good? Let's see. Is R a good guy with good intentions towards Ruby Woo? Oof, okay, so that's not bad. Their intentions are, I would say that yeah, they're trying to be honest, but they're also with this Queen of Swords. They're not necessarily emotionally available all the way. It could be that they're also trying to play it safe, where they want to get to know you more. You know, rather than just jump onto the physical and or anything else. There are open for communication and talk. The thing is about this person, whatever's going on here, Ten of Swords and the Nine of Cups, they're trying. They're trying. I don't see them being like a bad person. I feel like they're just having difficulties on their side. I feel like with the Ten of Swords review, they're going through something. This person's not telling you, but I feel like they got something going on in the background. And honestly, it could be like a previous connection. They're still healing from something. Could be friends, family, whatever it is. But the Ten of Swords, this person still feels like the wound is pretty fresh. Like they're getting out of something. Maybe they got rejected somewhere else, and maybe I'm not saying that you're being the rebound or anything like that, but it's like this person's carrying some sort of pain here with the Ten of Swords. They are trying though. They are trying with the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Cups. They're trying, and I feel like they're gonna continue to try. But Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person's still analyzing. This person's still getting ready. This person's still like wondering if love for them is even a possibility. You could be telling me that, yeah, no, they text me and I don't, you could be saying that you don't feel like they're having a hard time or anything like that, Ruby Woo, but honestly, this person in the background, they're not telling anybody. Maybe they are telling their friends, but they won't tell you, is what's going on in the background of them, what they're, the battles they're fighting. There's something that they're not telling you, and I'm not saying that is bad. I'm just saying that it's getting in the way between y'all two. If there's a little bit of friction or whatever between y'all two, Ten of Swords usually comes out when it's walking away, like someone is walking away from a relationship, and it just depends on how big or how strong the connection is that people need some sort of like a time to like heal and move forward. Meaning, like, if if you were married for like 5-6 years, it's gonna take you maybe like 3-4 years to fully clear the energy out, because again, what I've always said is like the mind gets used to that person, the body gets used to that person. So it's like you're trying to get all this memory out of your body, out of your head, your brain, and by that I mean like like I always say is like you create a habit of seeing the same person, of dealing with the same person, of talking to that same person, of wanting to say good morning to that same person, good night. And so to be able to release all that, it takes time. It doesn't really happen overnight, but I mean, it could happen for some people, right? Some people are like easy to move on from others, some don't. It just depends how open your heart is and how, the type of person you are, like how hard you love. There's cold-blooded individuals out there that will say, I don't care. Moving on to the next week, they're already, I don't know, have someone pregnant, which is crazy, but I mean, just know who you are. I feel like with the Hangman, the more I keep digging down, it's like, there's going to be a lot of friction between y'all two. There is interest, with the Nine of Cups. That could be you or that could be them. But there is, genuine feelings of wanting to get something started, continue the talk, continue to see each other, continue that. But in the background, again, Ten of Swords, it's getting in the way. It's just, you see how like we started with the the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords. So they're dealing with something again. And before they even get to the Nine of Cups, which they really want to, they got to deal with this. They got to release all this pain. And so there is some sort of friction. There is a little bit of blockages here when it comes to both of you guys. So expect this connection to take time for it to take off, or for this person to fully open. And I feel like, again, I don't know why, but I think I told you before, like you got to make the difference when it comes to this person. Broken people are going to match better, or they're going to do better for those who encourage them to do better, right? Meaning, like, if if they tell you, oh, I don't know what's going on with me, I don't know how I feel about life, I'm a little depressed, la 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 la. Instead of saying, okay, well, I don't think I need to talk to you, maybe, like, if you really like this person, you could be like, well, hey, maybe, like, try to look at the positives, try to look at, the beautiful, day we have going on, the fact that we're talking, the fact that you have me as a friend, or whatever, or that we're talking, da da da, and give them a little bit more encouragement. But yeah, it's hard to get out of a Ten of Swords on your own, you know. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, I'm telling you, this connection, Ruby, was gonna be kind of. There's gonna be a lot of blockages, a lot of friction, a lot of distance and pauses, right? Or the fact that maybe you guys not gonna be able to see each other like face to face all the time. So expect that. I don't think they're doing anything behind you besides they're just trying to heal, maybe release somebody or something in their life, but eventually, the Knight of Cups is there that will give in. But do you want to wait? That's going to be something that you're going to have to answer yourself, okay? All right, so we're going to get started. I don't know if this is not free tarot readings. This is, the 12 zodiacs. I'm sorry. I was having issues with the life, and then Ruby was like, I'm super sad, So we're going to start from Pisces going back. I'm sorry for that. And, somehow, for some reason, I hope he's not dating others. I don't think so. This person dating? Yeah, no, they're not dating anybody. They're not dating. I think they got other issues internally. When I tap into this person's I shouldn't be putting the Pisces thing. When I tap into ours energy, is like they're going through something deeper than look at that Hermit at the bottom of the deck as I pull this card to see if they're dating anybody, and this two cards says that they're not interested in anyone, but let's check it out here. Okay, let's get to Pisces now. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try to do this fast because obviously it's Sunday night and I have to wake up early tomorrow to go to work. Ugh. Someone should make me a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home husband or something, so I can read more tarot and I don't have to go to work. Please, any, I don't know, wealthy women out there, I need you. Okay, all right, Pisces. We have external validation. That is number 50. So, number 50 reduces down to a 5, which is changes. Changes, huh? 50. Let's see here. External validation, essential meaning, finding your own vibe and your own beat. Effortlessly attracting others because of your warm energy, tuning out the noise of external validation and listening to your own heart. Opening yourself up to external validation and accepting compliments. So this card is a little tricky. This card is telling you that it's all about you. It's you, right? That's why we have the headphones, and that's why we have that little sun. And it's because, literally we already know, and I already explained, I already told you guys that the way we manifest and we create everything in this reality is based on your thoughts and the way you see yourself or you perceive yourself, right? So it's very important that you analyze and understand who you are and what you really want and what you want to fight for, because you're going to be put on a big test here with that 5, Fives are changes, and 5s could be good changes, but it could also be very complicated and very complex changes, very difficult, very, I don't want this to be like this type of change. I wasn't planning for this, but boom, there it is. So be ready, because there's big changes coming up ahead. For Pisces, I'm getting unwanted changes happening for you, but they're good for you, even though you feel like they're not good. Hmm. Some of you guys, some of you Pisces might have like health issues or might encounter health issues, something that you're not expecting, but something that you got to correct to better your life. For some of you guys, it's gonna be with career. I don't know, like it's like changes, like something that you weren't, that wasn't planned, and like it happens, and you're like, oh shoot, I wasn't planning on that, and now I gotta do everything different, differently. Huh. Where is the other deck? Oh shoot. Let's see what's going on for you in July. What's up, Letty? Oh my God. We're actually going in reverse. I just started. Compromise. Understanding. Ooh. I like how the cards are actually kind of aligning with success. There you go. See, I told you. Regardless of the changes that are coming up for you, Pisces, they're very positive. I'm telling you that it doesn't feel right, or to you, it doesn't feel comfortable. It's very uncomfortable. Again, if you ask me if I'm scared of a number, I think it's gonna be number five, because changes happen, and it's how you receive it, right? Like, say you can, you know I don't want to say this, and this is not pertaining to you, Pisces. I'm just saying, like, number five is scary, because, or at least for me, because it's changes, like when I tore my tendon, like, I didn't want that, but it's still happening, where to the point where, like, I have to change something. Like, I'm not happy at work anymore. Like, I'm not capable, or I think I'm capable, but I'm not. I that change for me made me realize that I'm maybe not supposed to be in that career, or in that facility, or in that group of people, with that group of people, right? And it's like, but that's my career. I put so much time and effort into it, and I got so far in it, and now it's like, now I'm like, I need to move, or now I got to do something. To me, that's scary, but it's positive, because there's something new that is coming up ahead for me. I just haven't seen it. But it's still very uncomfortable for me, because I don't want to lose my health insurance. I don't want to lose all the seniority I have in that company, right? I'm telling you, like, fives to me are like, I'm okay with the fives, but oh my God, when I start seeing 555s on, like, on the clock, or on pretty much everywhere, I'm like, okay, brace yourself, because something's happening. And it could be positive, it could be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's always something that you got to change to better your life. All right. So Pisces, we have compromise again with the changes that are happening. There's some sort of, like, even if you don't want to, even if you feel like it's too much, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of the changes, right? You have to, like, fight um, to make that change, permanent or possible, right? Oh man. Just like the two people here, I don't know if they're like husband and wife or what's going on. Like, they seem like they're not into each other, but they're married and they're compromised. So they're like, there's loyalty, there's like the idea of, like, okay, you're mine and I'm yours, whatever, and we're committed to this, right? So we don't even they're touching pinkies. I don't know what that means, but it's that promise, right? And it's saying that regardless, you have to keep moving forward of the changes, and embrace the change, whether good or bad. Understanding, again, as you open up and you Liberate yourself from whatever the five is trying to get out of you. Some of you guys is gonna be like work, a relationship, home, diets, exercise, and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm getting for you that. It's like the change is good, the change is liberating, the change is, once you understand it and see why it's happening for you, there's a lot of benefit for you, okay? Pisces, I feel like understanding, there's also something that you, through the month of July, that you're going to, there's like clarity for you happening in the month of July. This could be, again, career, love, family, friends. And then you have success. So something, some sort of celebration happening in July. Um, uh, maybe people admiring you. Maybe there's some sort of positive thing that you accomplish in July. You're going to feel very accomplished, whether that's even just personal, because this external validation says that it doesn't matter what people think of you. It's more of what you think of yourself and what you want to do moving forward. And once you get to that, success, or that, to that, let's say, situation where you're being admired, you're being, on everybody's eyes, and you're being praised, then, yeah, don't worry about what's going on. And if you feel good, then that's good for you. And even if you're just celebrating, in your bedroom, in your home, by yourself, celebrate that, and let yourself know that you're doing a good job, regardless of the changes of the, how everything is so uncomfortable, that, you're winning, and the world doesn't need to know. Remember that this reality is about how you feel. And, that's the most important thing. It's not about what the world thinks of you, it's what you think of you, you know? At the bottom of the deck, you have inner voice. That's your intuition. Look at all that water. All that water and the moon. Your intuition is going to be, pretty high. And, if you're a Pisces, that you're very in tune, you understand, and the difference between your ego and your intuition, you're going to have a good time. You're going to just ride the wave. Like, it's going to be so good for you. Like, you're going to feel so empowered and so strong and powerful, like, because you already know. It's like you're borderline psychic, and I know a lot of people don't understand that, is because you haven't, there's people out here that they're so behind on, on the knowledge of, like, tarot, like your spirituality, religion, and all that stuff. Is like they're so behind that don't understand. But everybody's intuitive, everybody's psychic, because we are energy. After this lifetime, after this body expires, I will be energy. I will be everywhere. There's no time, there's no place. It's everything at once. And people don't understand that, They're still like, oh, the thing about, like, religion is good if you need it. And it should be a choice. But we're all connected to God, whether you want that or not. We're all connected to source, to everything. So whether you want to create or continue that, connection, that's going to be up to you, And plus, I always say this, but I have to say it all the time, we all embody the darkness and the light. So you choose to move between being a good person or a bad person. That's that's your given right. That's a right that was given to you, So it's going to be up to you. All right, let's see what we have going on in July for you, Pisces. It's not about you, Pisces. It's just that, oh my God, I don't know why I do these readings so freaking late. Because I feel like I'm going to spend so much freaking time and I need to get some sleep. By the way, I'm on Pisces moon. Look, we have success twice, Pisces. Ooh. Ooh. So, check it out. Six of Wands, and you see? You see the similarities here? Success. There's something very positive happening for you in July. Some of you guys are going to start your own business, some sort of like something that you're going to be super proud of. And it's very exciting. And for the reason that I said is like maybe you're celebrating on your own by yourself. You're going to be super proud of yourself. But it also says that you're going to be very popular, or you're going to be very like needed, wanted, you know, with that Six of Wands. Because the Six of Wands is appraisal, is like wanting to be there, you know, being popular, being needed, being recognized as well, you know. So whether this is at some sort of career, or you're starting something new for yourself, then expect success, or expect a big, you know, step forward when it comes to what's going on here in July. Obviously, if you're a Pisces that got nothing going on, then I'm sorry, but don't force it. Maybe if you ain't got nothing going on, then you got nothing going on, you know. But there is some sort of success, and if you don't have anything going on, if you're not looking for anything in particular, you know, moving forward, it's just maybe there's a very positive, you know, moment happening here where you're like, holy smokes, like what's going on, you know, like, you know, where you get very excited, and again, you feel very successful. You could say it was a very successful day, for whatever that means. But if you've been working hard, and if you're already planning something, there is success here. I feel like that's part one. There's still a little bit more. I don't know why I gotta say that. There's still a little bit more to go, but hey, pat yourself in the back. We have the Justice, Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, and we have the Judgment card. Okay, for some of you guys, be aware of legalities, tickets, encounters with police, also pending court that you need to address. Justice has to do with the like court system, you know, legalities, people suing others and stuff like that. So watch out for that. If it's not a Libra that you're dealing with, that is making you crazy, that you don't know and you don't understand what they want and what's gonna happen in that situation there. If it's not a person, it could be like, yeah, you might get a letter saying, hey, we're here to, you know, we're here to take your money, or we're here to, you know, ask ask for the money, or, you know, or proof or something like that, you know. That's why the scales, it's always, you know, it's justice. It has to do with the legal. And a lot of you guys are not gonna like, you know, connect to that. Like, a lot of you guys don't break the rules, right? But month of July, don't drink and drive. Month of July, just chill. You know, month of July, make sure you got everything paid, or make sure that you know, you're keeping up. Even if you owe money, just give them a call and be like, hey, I can't, you know. It could also be a very positive card. It could also be that if you're going to court, or if anything, you know, legal wise, then it's gonna be settled in a very fair decision where you might not win, you might not lose, but it's gonna be fair for everybody. If it's that, you know, that somebody owes you money, then it's gonna be paid for you, right? If you owe someone money, then you're gonna have to pay them. That's how fair the justice is. That's why they got the scales there, because, you know. So Nine of Swords, you're not gonna be sleeping good, Pisces. You're gonna be, you know, up. Your little brain is gonna be going back and forth. You know, I see like, you know, like a little ball bouncing from wall to wall in this little cage, or not cage, but this little room, and your brain is just active. And some of you guys have anxiety. Some of you guys it's too much pressure. Some of you guys are not knowing how to deal with like um what's happening here. So maybe if you do have some sort of, if you do get a ticket, or if there's some sort of legal action being put on you, then it's like, the Nine of Swords is like, shoot, now what? How am I gonna, move forward? All you gotta do is talk and speak and let them know. And if it's like, and then if it gets to a point where it's like, well, then there's nothing else to do, then so be it. Time to pay the price, I guess. But yeah, Nine of Swords is not having a good time at all. Not sleeping well. We already talked about the Six of Wands, success overall, whatever it is that is happening. It's there's a win here for you. Okay. Now we have the geez, why am I so blank right now? The card that everybody hates. What is the name of this card? Oh my god. What the heck? Why can't I think of it? Maybe somebody that you don't want to talk to, or that you don't want to see. The Judgment. Is it? Yeah. So this card pertains to like the past coming back. Obviously, the situations that we thought were pretty much done. It signifies that something's being rebirthed. Something that was already dead is being, given birth again, or revisited again, because there's something going on here. Could be a next person coming back to you, wanting to talk to you again. It could be like something you did years back, and now it's coming back to maybe bite you in the butt or something like that, if it was illegal or something like that. But yeah, this is a really good time to like settle things, right? This card is a card of like, yeah, the past is gonna come back, like pending things will resurface, but this is the opportunity for you to clearly finish it, hit the last nail on the coffin, and never, go back to that. So if you really don't want an ex, this is where you say, I don't want you anymore, or hey, I've outgrown you, or I've grown so much that I don't think we match anymore, and then that will never, ever, ever, ever bother you again, But it's also the opportunity to go back into something, or go back to someone, and not necessarily go back into a relationship, but it's like some sort of like reconnection, and we'll see where things go. A lot of people think that this card signifies, oh, my ex is coming back and we're going to get back together. It's like, no, not necessarily. There's an opportunity to talk about the situation and talk about like what's happening and what's, where you guys are at, but it doesn't mean that you have to take them back, or they're gonna take you back, Pisces. Okay, why am I taking these away from the table? I don't know. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Celebrations, reconciliations, reunion, friends, family, possibly an ex, someone from your past. Could be an old friend as well. Doesn't have to be love. I know nobody likes to see or wants to talk about the ex, but hey, I got a couple of exes that I'm like, come back. Baby, come back. That's a joke. I got to stop that. Because, at work, we have this little group of people, and we always talk about the ex. And I think I said that before. It is a habit where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going to call my ex, guys. And they're all like, oh, no. Not funny. Anyways, let's go, Pisces. 10 of Wands, difficulties. Right under that 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. And there's all kinds of energy here. I feel like July for you is going to be, pretty busy. 10 of Wands doesn't necessarily signify blockages. We can take those as blockages, like you not being able to do something, but it could also be that you're so busy that you don't have time. Could be that friends, with the Three of Cups, friends and family are telling you, hey, let's do this, let's meet up over here, come hang out with us, and you're like, no, I gotta work, no, I gotta take care of this, I gotta babysit, I got no babysitter, or whatever. It's like you got a lot going on in July. So yeah, a little bit stressful in the month of July, but I feel, again, there's some sort of success here happening for you. So continue the fight, continue the growth, Pisces. Things will get better, okay? It's the Knight of Pentacles, it's one of those nights that everybody hates because it moves super slow. But I will tell you the best thing about the Knight of Pentacles is that the Knight of Pentacles doesn't bullshit. Doesn't, like, if you want to be successful, if you want to start your own company, if you want something, if you have a dream, it doesn't matter how hard or how difficult, how impossible it might seem to others, and if you think it's gonna happen, and if you think it's gonna be for you, then this Knight of Pentacles says that exact dream, that exact amount of money, it will be in your account one day. If you keep working, if you stay persistent, if you keep focused, if you keep being positive and manifesting that you want. It might take a little bit of time, maybe a year, maybe 12 months, but hey, it's gonna be exactly what you wanted, and maybe even more. That's the positive thing about the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles, you need to have patience. Okay, look at that, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You're working on something big in July. Pisces, some of you Pisces are, has to do with career, has to do with money, growth, and all that. So look at that. Oh my God. I keep going through the bottom of the deck, and look, I keep getting pentacles. There's some sort of success. You're gonna be self-employed. Some of you Pisces are looking to be self-employed. If not, if you already are, then it's gonna get way better, because you are putting additional work into whatever it is that you're working on. Like, things will get a lot better for you. Okay, if you're having a hard time right now, things will get a lot better for you. All right, I feel like that's pretty much the energy that we have for the month of July. Now we're just gonna tap into love just to see what's going on really quick, and then we'll move on to Aquarius. I don't know if I'm gonna make it all the way through Aries, y'all. Oh jeez, maybe I should just done like a free tarot reading type of life. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. All right, let's go. Maybe I'll do as much as I can, and I'll continue tomorrow. People hate that, but it is what it is. I'm not ready. Eight of Wands. Okay, cool. I'm not ready. I don't know why I said I'm not ready. All right, let's go. When it comes to love, let's see new love. Single Pisces, what do we have going on? Oof. The Sun card, yo. The Sun card is clarity. It's clarity. It's a very positive card to have, meaning that all you single Pisces, like Leo season is going to be off the hook, or there's somebody here. Maybe there's a Leo that you're interested on. Maybe Leo season is going to be like maybe something significant, right? Overall, it just signifies that when it comes to love, like, you're more open, you're more in tune, you're more positive, you feel more confident. The Sun card is like the best card to have, when it comes to pretty much any reading, and it doesn't even matter if you have like negative cards around it. Like, the Sun card like overpowers everything. Those are the rules. You know how there's rules for like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Well, the rules for tarot is that if the Sun card comes out at any point, even if it's saying it's been a really rough time for you, that things will get a lot better. Okay, here we go. Ten of Pentacles. What is going on here? All right, for you guys, there is a possible I feel like there is someone here that is like you're talking to, you're going to start talking to, or maybe you already are in the month of July. Now, it's very genuine, very truthful communication here. They are open and available when it comes to, like, their emotions. So I feel like you're going to find somebody. If it's not a Leo, it's going to be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's a little bit of air here, but it feels like you're meeting someone that is going to, like, help you see the light, or is going to make you feel lighter, happier, hopeful. With the sun and the King of Cups here, is like the feeling of it, the energy with those together is like head over heels for someone. Yeah. Yeah, this is love, and this is a lot of positive energy. So it's like you put them together, is like there's some sort of like crush that you're gonna have, or someone's gonna have on you. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. You guys are looking into like connecting more, being long term, and all that. Page of Pentacles. Damn, what the heck is going on? So you have two suitors, whether you're a male or female. You have two suitors here, two possibilities. I feel like the month of July, when it comes to love, if you're a single Pisces and you're out there trying to date, there's going to be a lot of interested people. I do have somebody who's younger than you, who, I mean, they're trying to like, they're trying to woo you, but I don't know if you're going to be interested. But I do have two mature, people here presenting themselves interested in you, Pisces. And there are individuals that are mature, they're grown, right? They've been through a lot, and so now they have they're more wise as individuals. So kings are people in your area, right? Kings, the pages are children, and I feel like maybe one of these will have children, or maybe you have children, but you're gonna have two people here super interested on you here. There's a fear, though. What do you fear, Pisces? What do you fear when it comes to love? Like, there's people here interested in you. The universe is like this with the sun here. Is like the universe is saying, all right, bet, here you go, Pisces. Here you go. Stop complaining. Stop crying. Stop praying. There you go. Two kings. Which one do you want, Pisces? What do you want, Pisces? Wipe those tears off your eyes, and look up and pick one. But I don't know which one. Oh God, come on. What's the outcome between these two here? What's going on with Pisces here? 8 of Cups. You are bitter, sour, uninterested. You're acting very emotionally disconnected here. When it comes to your energy for these two people here, or maybe three, possibly three, because if it's not that one king has children, or one person that is interested in you, Pisces, they have children. Your energy here is the 8 of Cups. Is like you're just trying to see what's out there. Like you're not ready to choose or pick anyone. You feel like it's already it's about to be 11:11 here. So make a wish, and I don't know. Let's see. Tell me the seconds. Oh, there we go. All right, in 5 seconds. Make a wish, Pisces. 11:11. Do it now. I'll give you a second. Or anybody that is watching. 11:11. Okay. let's continue. So when it comes to your energy, regardless of whoever is appearing and showing up here, is like Eight of Cups is somebody who's just not interested, who's not ready to choose, who's not even choosing love. It's someone who's just like they're looking out there. Maybe they're working on themselves. Or maybe there's something that you're working on, and you're staying focused on that particular dream, idea, or goal that you're trying to achieve. So you're saying, although I have really cool people interested in me, I rather just hold on when it comes to like romance and all that stuff. Okay, King of Swords, when it comes to your energy, Pisces, that also signifies that you're open for conversations, you're open for socializing and being friendly with these people, but you're also not giving their heart, you're not opening your heart. You're making it kind of difficult for them to like, win you over, because you are guarding your heart, you know. Nine of Swords, again, it's all about words. It's all about speaking, calling, but there's no, the worst card to get here when it comes to wanting to find new love is the Eight of Cups, because it just signifies that it's just these prospects over here happening in the month of July. Even if you guys go on a date, 2, 3, 4 dates, and it's a fun time, there's no emotional connection there. There's something that there's lacking, and you don't feel it, so you're choosing to play the field, and you're choosing to go somewhere else and talk to other people. And that's what you're doing, because anything that is air is very cold but very blunt. Well, very cold and blunt, but also very truthful and very honest. It's like someone saying, hey, you know what, we already gone on 3 dates, and I gotta tell you the truth. Like, I don't know how I feel about you, I don't know what's going on, I feel like we match really good as friends, not lovers. Is that type of energy. Okay, so I feel like you are not interested, or there's something there that is pushing you to just not pursue love, whether it's fear, whether it's not being able to open up to them, whether it's a personal goal that you got to accomplish, or some particular person that you're trying to get. Month of July, at least for the first half, I don't think you're going to allow any of these fools to come towards you, Pisces. Oh God. All right, if you're dealing with someone here, let's see how they feel about you, Pisces. Person on your mind and your heart. Oof, that's way too much. Six of Pentacles. They want to make things better. They want to give time and effort here. They're a little confused. They feel like they need to ask questions when it comes to you. So you're dealing with someone who is still interested in you, Pisces, but they still don't know. Like there's still like questions that they need to ask you, and they need to hear some answers from you. Okay, because they're a little bit confused. They could be saying that maybe they feel like you have someone else, or you're talking to somebody else. Yeah, a little bit of drama there. But overall, like two of Swords, it's like confusion when it comes to like their thoughts. They're a little suspect, or they suspect something from you. And they're creating like a lot of ideas and a lot of things in their head, where it's making it even more difficult for you guys to connect, right? This person is saying that they're willing to work on this connection. Whoever you're dealing with, they're willing to put in the work. They're saying that they're willing to commit to you. But I feel like this person, they're telling you a lot of things. And I feel like this is the type of person that they might be telling you things, but their actions and maybe their body language tells you something else, Pisces. And you're being like the intuitive God that you are. You're like, no, that's not true. What you're telling me is something that you want me to, that maybe you think I want to hear, but your body language, my intuition is telling me something else. And this is because they're not sure. They're not sure really what they want. This person's confused. Like, they do want to put in the effort, but like deep down to the core, when it comes to like if they want to be with you, Pisces, they're having like a difficulty analyzing or choosing, or just letting it be, or letting it just happen. You know, they're kind of like, they're interested, but at the same time, is like they're very doubtful. There we go, in their head, very, very doubtful. Let's see how you feel about them, Pisces. Bam. Ten of Wands. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You think about them all the time. You're still, energetically invested, but you're like holding back a little bit. Like you're thinking of like, maybe I need to like withdraw my energy. Maybe I need to like let them know that, if they're going to lose me. If for whatever reason they're confused or whatever the confusion is about, they need to drop that shit because they might lose you. It's like the way, the Queen of Pentacles is like an energy of like heavily contemplating. You're still invested. You're not telling them, that you're interested. But there's this like feeling or idea of like, if I withdraw my energy, then they're going to know really who I am and what I bring to the table. Kind of like that, Pisces. So over here, you're contemplating, you're constantly thinking about them. You're holding back when it comes to like doing things or like, maybe asking them if they want to see you or whatever. Like you're holding back on that just to see how far we're going to play this game, right? Ten of Wands also signifies that maybe you're a little bit too busy. You got too much things going on right now. Ten of Wands on your side also tells me that you're saying that this person is just complicated. This person never has time. This person always has excuses. They're always doing something that makes it kind of difficult for you guys to come together. And so it's making you feel like maybe this person is just playing games with you. Oh. Y'all never seen a Pisces mad? Oh man, Pisces can love so hard, but you make a Pisces mad and it's like hell. It's like the gates of hell open up. Oh God, it's Pisces is a very peaceful, very loving sign, but the thing about like we carry both the light and the darkness is like and think about it as a like a meter, right? Like we have, like, say this is the center, this is neutral, this is light, and this is darkness. If we're super peaceful and if we gain this wisdom and this ability to just stay calm, and we're like more to this side, it's equally the same for the darkness. So when a peaceful person snaps, they snap very crazy. Like they usually most of the times are able to say, okay, I need to breathe, I need to walk out, I need to relax, I need to forget about this and move on. Because if they do explode, their level of darkness is so much more because they have acquired more level of light. And that's something that not a lot of people tell you, but the most nicest people, when they explode, like they blow up everything. But usually most of the time, because they're more peaceful and they're more wise, they're able to tame the beast. That's the positive about understanding of how love and light works and all that. And we cannot always be on that on this side of the spectrum, right? Because we got to bounce between both of them, because life will go numb if you're only on this. Like you're gonna start feeling like, what is life? I'm always good to everybody, how come I don't experience things like other people? And because this is life and we're here to experience stuff. I talk way too much anyways. So the Queen of Swords is an energy of you're like you've had it. You're about to tell this person and say, you know what, I'm done. Like you're always putting excuses. You're always telling me you're busy. You're always, you always have something going on. You need to tell me really what's up, and you need to like be straight up with me. That's what you're saying with this. The Queen of Swords is this cutthroat communication. Like, you're not holding back at all, Pisces. You're like saying, hey, mother, come talk to me right now. And you're not holding back. You're not holding back. Because you want peace. You want to know what's happening. With that Strength card, it's a battle. It's a battle for you. It feels like this person is making you. This person is like making you feel in a way where you're losing your marbles. You're losing it. You know, you're about to give up, and it's not like you're gonna go slash their tires or anything like that. It could be that you're just like, you were so excited, and now you're like, oh man, I really wanted this, and maybe this, what's going on with this person might not work out in the month of July. Let's see what's the outcome here. What's the outcome here? Three of Pentacles. Good news, good and bad news for you. Seven of Cups. Oh God, Pisces. Is it because you know how they say like we manifest kind of like the same people as us, and on the other reading where we're talking about love, and for the single Pisces, like it might pertain to you as well, but I don't know. Someone was not interested. Someone's walking away. 8 of Cups, is like they give up. They're not putting up a fight anymore. They're not fighting for this love, or they're not fighting for the connection. I don't know. There's a Pisces out there that is saying, F everything. I am good. Summer's just around the corner. I'm gonna chill on the pool, or I'm gonna go to the beach, and I'm gonna have the best freaking summer with no drama and no, unsure and mentally unstable people. I don't know, Pisces. Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is also it's not a reconciliation, but it's more like a coming together. It's a grouping. That's why I said, like, so there's when it comes to this person and for the outcome, Pisces, is like you guys will still continue to like talk through the month of July, see where things are at. With the Three of Pentacles is kind of like two friends or two people trying to come together, not necessarily based on love, because they're not cups, but it's coming together because there's, I always say with the Three of Pentacles is like there's a benefit to that, meaning like you guys could get to hang out and go out and watch a movie or get some drinks and get social, and you guys go out as. But when it comes to like love, it's very confusing because the Seven of Cups is here, and it's again confusion. Seven of Cups is always confusion. Seven of Cups is illusions as well. So somebody might be telling you, yeah, things are gonna get better. Like I just gotta get to know you a little bit more, and then we're gonna be fine. But for you or for the other person, if you're the one saying that, Pisces, but for you or someone else is like, I don't know where this is headed. I feel like we're more friends because there's a Three of Pentacles rather than the Three of Cups. It's like I feel like we're more friends or buddies or like wingmans or something like that. But Queen of Cups, again, there's this feeling of like someone does have love, but they're gonna stop showing it. There's a feeling of I need to just focus on myself. I need somebody who's not confused, who doesn't have that Two of Swords. I need someone that is going to choose me and doesn't have options, or they're not dating, or they're not looking into other opportunities and possibilities when it comes to love. I'm like, I'm here and I'm trying to, Pisces is saying I'm here and I'm trying to love, but this person is making it difficult, This person it's like being present with someone that you're interested on, but falling in love is not an option. What what is that? You know, who are you dating? Someone immature, or who are you dealing with in the month of July here, Pisces? Jeez, could be a Cancer. I don't know. I have a lot of air, a little bit of fire, but a lot of pentacles and a lot of earth and a lot of air. Strong Aquarius here, or Taurus. Soulmate. Damn. Jeez. Oh God. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. I don't know who's the soulmate here, or I don't know if you guys are both soulmates, or you feel like this is a soulmate. But your soulmate or you, it's also unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I feel like whoever it is that you're dealing with, Pisces, they're not ready to commit. And I feel like they're just, maybe it feels to you, it feels like they're giving you the runaround. Overall, it feels like this person, you need to address it with this person. Like, you need to be like straight up. And if you already talked about this sort of particular subject of why are they not feeling, why are they not trying, or why are they so confused about you, if you continue to ask, you're going to be the one that is crazy. You're going to be the one who's, this person's going to label like, oh yeah, the Pisces is toxic, narcissistic. But they don't understand that all you need to know is, all they need to do is like tell you exactly how they feel and what they want with you, or if they want you, if they want you or not. You know, like, if you don't want me, just let me go. Like, you know. But someone here is, again, not emotionally invested, but they're here just to, it's weird. It's like this person just is there. I'm telling you, it's like someone that you like, but falling in love with that person is not, it's not an option right now. Huh. Does that make sense? I don't know. Outcome is just, you guys will still get together again, but I feel like the energy is going to change for y'all. The energy is going to change for y'all, okay? So be careful with that. Let's go to Aquarius. Where is, oh my God, I have a mess on this app. Aquarius. All right, let's go. Aquarius. Ooh, Six of Cups, Aqua. Hey, you likey your friend? You love your friend? You have a good friend? You have a good love? You have a past life connection? Huh? You have someone you love? Maybe there's love here for you, Aquarius. A reconciliation. I don't know. Let's just not get too ahead. Nine of Pentacles. You single, independent, strong woman, man. Jeez. Ew, who is this guy? Oh shit. It's upside down. Who is that? They got more boobs than the Nine of Pentacles lady. Oh God. Okay. Big chested person. Anyways. All right, Aquarius, let's see what your energy is for the month of July. July. Oof, look at that. You're epic. Well, nah, that one didn't come out. Let's see. What's your energy? Manifesting and doing. Oh, yeah. Aquarius. Look at that. Manifesting and doing. Can y'all hear the music? Okay. Manifesting and doing. Number 59. Ooh. 69 would have been better, right? I like it. It's you can kind of see like someone here with their eyes open, and I think yellow. Yellow is like connected to passion, newness, right? Creating something new, perfecting something. There's also a lot of yellow. You know, duh. There's also it's kind of like maybe you're gonna be out in the sun the month of July. You're gonna want to like get out there and get all sweaty and sticky. Ooh. Okay, let me read what that means for you. Manifesting and doing. It's a very positive card. Like right now, you gotta understand. And I said this in the Pisces, is like what your thoughts, your intentions, your dreams are what creates what we manifest. So if you're gonna talk bad, if you're gonna tell yourself that you're a bad person, then that's what you're gonna become, right? I don't know. I got nothing. I got nothing, Aquarius, to be honest with you. Like I don't want to make you mad, Aquarius. Oh God. Okay, 59. Who? So somebody doesn't want to make you mad. I don't know. Maybe you have someone that you're like, just tell me. Anyways, manifesting and doing, number 59. Essential meaning: making things happen, changing your life, consistent practice, communication or communicating your intention. I need more light. Hold on. Communicating your intention, manifesting miracles, tapping into your intelligent heart. Whoa. I like that because intelligent, you talk to Aquarius. Aquarius has a lot of ideas and solutions. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Cool beans. Let's see what we have here going on for you, Aquarius. Look at that. Healing. Oh my God. You're healing, Aquarius. Simba? Simba? What's Simba? Shoot. How do I remove all this on this dumb screen? What's going on? Right there. Now go away. Okay. So we have healing. If I like that card because, I'm going to tell you something. Oh, I saw this card twice for you, Aquarius. The Outsider. Okay. We'll talk about that in a little bit. You get 2 cards. That one and this one that flipped. Your intuition. Your inner voice. Moment to moment. Okay. So we have this card. The month of July, you're healing. You're moving through something that puts you down, right? If it's not a person that is healing you, maybe with their energy, maybe because this is a card of like Reiki as well, because you see the hands here and the way they're being placed. You're around someone who's very energetically powerful, and it doesn't have to be like that, like, oh, this person's gonna touch you and you're gonna elevate. It's more like their smile, their jokes, their charisma, their just overall way of talking to you. Like it brings you, it uplifts you. If it's not someone around you, this could be you, you know. But overall, someone or your maybe even yourself. The only reason I say someone is because I see the hints, and this could be you, and someone else is healing you, right? And you see the energy here. But it could also be that you're healing someone. You're like giving, you know, you're giving, positive vibes to somebody. And I like it how the hands are blue, because Aquarius usually has like a blue card, or there's like a lot of blue, or I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, healing. Month of July, you're gonna feel liberated. You're gonna feel like, you've overcome something. Like you're a whole different person. I like this card because I've been wanting to do Reiki, and I have I'll consider her my friend, but Gwen is a Reiki master, and she does classes, and I think I posted a couple of videos of her. And I want to get certified for Reiki, so that's something that I'm looking forward to. Maybe this year I'm gonna get a hold of her and see how much and when I can go to get certified and start raking people. Oh God. Okay, so it's not funny, I know. Oh God. I'm not funny at all. So we have the Outsider. I like this card because it reminds us that, again, when we submit to our fears, our differences, and what the pain that we carry, it blocks us from being ourselves, from being I don't know why I wanted to say the Sagittarius. Being a Sagittarius is like being explorative, getting out there, seeing life really for what it is, and everything positive when it comes to like life, right? The Outsider is someone who, there's a gate that is locked here, where, it's chained up, but it's kind of like the same analogy as the Eight of Swords. It's like you're making your own ideas and thoughts on you're putting that on you, and you're making this blockage on your own by yourself. The funny thing about this card is that it's not even locked. The lock is open, but the child has some sort of fear, doesn't want to go out, doesn't understand. They're still a little bit immature, to the point where they're like, they want to explore, they want to get out, they want to leave some sort of situation, they want to break the chain, but at the same time it's like they're still scared, So it feels like you're gonna step out of that gate in the month of July, meaning that whatever has held you back, especially is like if it's like beliefs that you created in your head, Aquarius, is like you're breaking it down, you're pushing them, you're pushing on that gate, and you're breaking those limitations. There's somebody here who's gonna help you move forward, who's gonna help you analyze and understand, might also heal your trauma or heal something that it's like the puzzle that is gonna, the last piece of the puzzle where everything's just gonna click. I don't know who you're dealing with or what is it that you're doing in the month of July here, but it feels like it's very spiritual, very liberating, very empowering. And not only that, but you're manifesting like miracles. That's literally what the card, the definition of the card is. Inner voice is here to let you know that, yeah, your intuition is like knocking, saying, hey, Aquarius, we make a pretty good team. how about we we handle this together, whatever it is that is going on, or however it is that you're feeling. How about we talk more, call me a little bit more often. It's like intuition leaving you that message like, hey, I'm here. I'm here if you want to know anything, if you want to ask questions. Moment to moment, again, I like this card. For a lot of people, moment to moment might feel a little restrictive, or like there's no sense of what's ahead, right? Like moment to moment, living a life moment to moment is a good idea, but for a lot of people, like a lot of earth signs, you know, their first thought is like, yeah, but what about the future? What's your goal? What do you want to do? Where do you want to be when you're 50, 60, 70? You want to retire? What? Like, there's got to be some sort of plan and goal. But living the moment, you know, life moment to moment, and appreciating what's positive for you leaves the future blank, leaves everything open. And if you're the type of person that you appreciate the good people, you appreciate the good laughs and the good times, then it just says that, you know, you're gonna have a really good time, and the possibilities of manifesting is gonna be even more stronger, because again, you are manifesting and doing things. And you know, when we deal with the moment to moment energy, is like you forget about everything, and it's not like you're becoming numb to it. It's more like you lose the sense of, you need this, you need, you know, you need a new car, you need a new home, you need love, you need more money, you need you lose the sense. And so you manifest in more and faster by releasing the need and the one of, I don't have this and I want it, I don't have this business but I really want to open up this, you know. So there's a positive to living in moment to moment. And I like how it has number 2. It's the number 2, because number 2s are very powerful and very positive. You're doing big things. I don't want to be that type of reader where it's like, oh my god, the freaking, you know, the aliens from this galaxy are saying, they're telling you that you were gonna change the world and blah blah blah. It's just like, no, shut up. Shut up. It's reality. We live in this reality, and aliens can live in their own freaking reality somewhere else. And there's people out there getting deported. That are good people, and there's bad people as well. And you know, America's going through this thing where they're taking people away, they're changing their lives because of how other people think. So it's like, listen, as much as you want to and you try to change the world, it's gonna be very difficult. You know, it's gonna be very, very hard. So take care of yourself and understand your reality. Understand really what this plant your feet in this lifetime. Don't worry about how energetically powerful you want to be, because once you transition from this life, you're going to be everything. You're going to be light. You're going to be everything at once. I already said that in Pisces season. So don't get lost. You know, there's a song that I've been listening to a lot that has this rhythm, and you know, I really, really like, and it's by Kanye West, and I think it's Heard Him Say. And that song, you know, I think Maroon 5 says, nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow or today. What else does he say? Let me look up the lyrics, because I want you to Kanye West, heard him say lyrics. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. Where is it? So nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. But we'll find a way, and nothing lasts forever. But be honest, babe. It hurts, but it may be the only way. Oh God, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like nothing's ever promised, and it's like we cannot own anything. We cannot beg someone to stay with us, or like as much as we love somebody, that we can't force them to be with us. You know, nothing's ever promised. And even our life, even our health is not promised today or tomorrow. And sometimes when the reality hits and things go bad, like it just hits us like that, and it's painful. It's painful to go through something that we see other people go through, but when it hits us, it's like, oh my God, like, you know. And so sometimes it's painful, but when you live the moment to moment, I feel like you just, okay, I'm not making sense anymore. Maybe I should. Because, you know, the thing about Kanye West is like Kanye West was a really good rapper, very smart. I like his lyrics, and I love that song. You know, Heard Him Say, and I like the beat as well. And the thing about Kanye West, well, I never really done any research on him, but I've seen videos, and he went crazy. And that's what happens to people that try to like look into like other dimensions, and they're powerful beings, and they feel like they are entitled for people to like give them money and give them all this because they're a stronger being than others. And it's like, no, because we're all the same. Like, some people have hit it off better, some people have had more luck, some people have family that have more money, and so they're set. And you shouldn't compare your life to others, because that's where you're gonna create blockages, you know, because you're gonna start saying, why, how come I don't have that, or how come things don't go right for me? Life is about, everybody gets success. There's some sort of success, whether when you're young as a teenager, or when you get older, or maybe when you retire. I don't know, but everybody has ups and downs. So don't give up, keep moving forward. I think I'm not making sense anymore. So Kanye West went crazy. And it's because he started thinking and going in deeper into, and even in that song, I think in that song, I don't know if it's in that song, but in one of his songs, he says, I talked to a psychic, something like that. And the psychic said that all the money that I was going to gain, or something like that, that is going to light up the New York, I don't know what, but he was saying that he has talked to psychics and stuff like that. So that's what happens when you try to go deep into stuff like that. Like, you get lost, you lose your mind, you know. I don't think we can mix, you know, I don't think we can mix like in this body, or our brain. There's no way that our brain can understand what happens on the energetic level side, you know, because if you tap into that, you're going to go crazy here, because we're not designed to our brains to like understand what happens on the other side. And people lose it. And I've seen tarot readers that are like go crazy on camera. They start saying things, oh, they're going to kill me, you know, like calling 911. They start posting weird things. They go crazy, insane, like to borderline, like, why am I watching this person? You know, so be careful of that. Anyways, maybe I should just call it a night. Maybe I should just call it a night. I just noticed that my face is like blocked, but don't let that be you. Okay, Aquarius, let's. Oh God, I talk too much. I don't know. I'm gonna get a lot of thumbs down. I don't care anymore. So yeah. Don't be Kanye West. Aquarius. Let's see. What do we have for Aquarius in the month of July? I talk too much, y'all. It's like put a microphone in front of my face and I will never stop talking. I turn into an earth sign, you know, like, let's talk about this. Let's talk about sex. Okay, no. Oh, God. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. There's love happening in the month of July. There's somebody here approaching you, offering you love, an apology, If it's not them, it's you. But the Knight of Cups is like energy in motion. Emotion is energy in motion. Anyways, it's someone who is in front of you. It's love knocking at your door. Yeah, you gave your address to somebody. You told someone you like them, and now they're at your door knocking, saying, "Hey, Aquarius, hi, it's me." There's love here, and they want you. Look at that. It's the big chested boob dude again. Let's see here. I feel like I need to go to bed. I think I need to go to bed. I drank a little bit of soda before I started the live, so I'm a little hyper. Okay. Anyways, so we have Knight of Cups. There's love. Okay. There's an apology, some sort of gift here, an invitation to go out, and it has to do with someone that is interested romantically. There's love here. Even if it's a good friend, there's a lot of love. I wouldn't say romantic, but the love signify like love, just love from the heart. And we can love our friends, right? We can love our kids and parents, whatever, you know. Anyways, well, I almost rolled my eyes. Why would I roll my eyes? Oh, jeez. Stop it. Eight of Pentacles. You're going to be busy working. That's for sure. Aquarius. There's a lot of work here. You're also... Eight of Pentacles is the card of, like, obviously, to common sense is like somebody working, right? So that's why all the tarot is like, oh, you're going to be busy working. Somebody's gonna work on you. So somebody's gonna want to put more work and effort into the connection here that you have if it's romantic. But it also says that you're gonna be working a lot and you're gonna be being watched. So one of the things that a lot of tarot readers don't say about this Eight of Pentacles is that you're perfecting your craft, whatever that is, but you're also being watched by someone else. So it could be a supervisor, it could be someone else. Could be that maybe they're looking to give you a promotion, and so they're checking your work out. So in the month of July, put in some effort. Don't just do everything sloppy because you are being watched. Okay. Yeah. Jeez, what is going on, Aquarius? You're finding love? Are you finding love? So the lovers signify a very strong connection that is like, I always say the lovers. Oh, shoot. Where is my marker? I don't know where's my marker. Well, you can't really tell, so I don't want to mess up my cards. I love these cards. These are the Dancing in the Dark tarot. Anyways, you ain't be getting it on, Aquarius. The lovers signify, if it pertains to a connection, it signifies that there's someone here that you're gonna connect both energetically, physically. Yes, you will get down and dirty with them, and someone that also understands the way you are, that like literally fits you like a glove. Like this, whoever you're meeting or whoever is coming towards you here, or whoever you're dealing with in the month of July, you guys have a very strong bond, or you guys are going to create some sort of strong bond. Okay. Now, if we're not talking about love, if we're talking about just you in the month of July, Aquarius, the lovers signify that there's a huge decision you need to make. And with the lovers, it's a decision that is going to change your life, meaning choosing between one person or the other, one career or the other, one home or one town or the other, one state or the other. It's a decision you have to make, one or the other, but it's going to change your life in many ways because it's connected to the soul, maybe a different path. And I don't know, there's a decision that is going to bring changes, but it could also be that is this possible person that is going to tickle you, tickle you where you like it. I don't know. Okay, it's not funny. I need to stop. Anyways, Five of Swords. It's like you're surrendering. There's also like some sort of like, okay, fine, I surrender. Fine, you know, I'm okay, whatever. If it's been difficult, you're gonna try to, you know. The Five of Swords is a card that tells us that when, for whatever reason, if you're unhappy, when it comes to a situation, career, or just about anything, the Five of Swords is like, if you have tried to get something or win at all costs and it just doesn't go because both of you guys butt heads, both of you guys are guarded, both of you guys, you know, it's a card of saying, hey, maybe you just need to walk away. Okay, if you're playing really hard, or if you're begging somebody to come back into your life, or if this is if you have some sort of career that is like pushing you to, you know, where you're stressful, where there's no gain and growth, the Five of Swords says that, hey, maybe if you don't fight so hard on this and walk away and find something else, maybe you will have a better time. Granted, you might start all over again, but the possibilities of you being less stressed is going to be bigger. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a situation that you're gonna have to walk away, but it also, the Five of Swords is like, for those individuals, for those Aquariuses that are like, I never lose. It says that the Five of Swords says that you're gonna win at all costs, no matter what it is, whatever decision, whatever person you're trying to pursue or you're trying to get to, is like you're saying, I have to have this person, or this person has to be mine at all costs, or this situation, this house, this career has to be mine at all costs. And I know there's two people. There's that one that says, I'm gonna walk away and find something better because fuck, you know, like fighting, you know, or battling this never-ending fight. There's some Aquarius that are gonna say that, like, I'm gonna fight till the end, and some of them are gonna say, oh no, I'd rather go somewhere else. So it's just gonna depend on you. If you really want it, you have to, oh my God, if you really want it, you have to make the effort. You have to fight for it. If you don't want it, all you gotta do is walk away. All you gotta do is turn around and never ever go back to it. Never ever go back to it. Knight of Swords, now you have two knights here. There's communication, there's forward movement, there's some sort of conversation here. There's a person as well who is willing to come towards you, willing to see you, willing to be with you. Yeah. Air sign. I have a strong Gemini, but I have a lot of air, a little bit of water, and a little bit of earth here. So you have some sort of letter coming towards you, some sort of message from somebody. Could be a Taurus as well. Okay. Ooh. Let me see what this is about. Okay. So in the month of July, I feel like you have someone in your surroundings who's not necessarily giving up on you, but they're giving up on some sort of situation. This person relies on your advice, or this person likes to talk to you. Could be a friend or a distant, I don't know, maybe lover as well. I don't know why I said that. Distant lover. What the? Okay. Oh God. Okay. It feels like this person is going through. So you have somebody in your surroundings, in your energy, that this person, it's about to, how they say it, throw the house out the window. They need some sort of advice. Month of July with this person is going to be a little bit stressful because there's going to be a lot of communication, but it's a lot of communication where even if it's not about you, Aquarius is it's communication that is going to stress you out or something like that. Okay. You could be looking, or if you're an Aquarius that is in a relationship, you could be looking into like walking away. You're unsure where you stand. For some of you guys, when it comes to like religion and spirituality, you also don't know where you stand there. Like you don't know, you don't understand. Maybe there's, July is one of those awakening months of like, oh shoot, maybe I need to be a Christian. Maybe I need to be maybe I just need to be spiritual, or maybe I just need to be, I don't know, Hindu or whatever. I don't know how many religions and groups are out there. So when it comes to love for you, Aquarius, it feels like you do have love happening in the month of July. I feel like you're also not content, not necessarily with love, but you're not content with exterior people around you. Maybe even at work. I feel like you just don't see the excitement anymore. It's becoming old and boring, I will say. One more for Aquarius, the month of July. The world. Ooh. Ooh. The world. So you're either either some of you Aquariuses are gonna leave a person behind, a relationship, or you're gonna go into a new relationship. So somebody's going to be asking you, if it's this person right here, someone's going to be asking you, hey, you want to be my girlfriend? You want to be my boyfriend? You want to be my lover at a distance? There's a new chapter that you're embarking on in the month of July, and that could be, I'm going to clarify that. So we have the Strength card here. It's a little... When it comes to you, Aquarius, it feels like for you is not all that. It's not easy for you to just go and be on a relationship. I don't know. Maybe you like being by yourself. With the Strength card here, it feels like you're just doubting the new connection, the new cycle that is happening here for you. Okay, the world. We have Taurus, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, and we have Scorpio, which are the 4 fixed signs here. But this is also a Taurus card. You have 2 Taurus cards right here. 2 of them Oh, geez. Clarify this world card for Aquarius, please. Okay. One more. Crazy. Oh, my God. See, I'm telling you, some of you guys are going to lose. Are going to give up on a connection. So I know there's some Aquarius out there. Some Aquarius are giving up on some sort of love romance, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. It's a no-go. It's not going to work out. You're leaving them. You're cutting them out, right? I feel like you're in a connection that not a lot of people know about. Maybe just your close friends or your super close friends, but there's some sort of heartbreak here for some Aquariuses. Some sort of heartbreak, third-party situation. Either you're finding out that someone that you really wanted has someone else, or vice versa. Whoever, it could be this Knight of Cups that is, saying that, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Aquarius, they realize that you have someone else or something like that. There's a, I don't know. There's it kind of like the three of swords kind of to me also seems like a shocker, kind of like a, not necessarily like a tower, but it's like something that happened suddenly where you either you realize or they realize something out of nowhere where like, oh shoot, it might not be able to happen or something like that. Either way, month of July, although you're healing, although you're, you're manifesting strong, there's still residue of some sort of connection here. And I feel like also the energies from your surrounding peers, friends, family also kind of not necessarily attack you. The thing is about, when you feel like other people's energies affect you, is it's not because it's them, it's not because they're projecting you, it's because you don't know how to transmute whatever it is that is going on. Like, you don't know how to break it down, you don't understand. And a lot of people bottle all that, and the problems that they hear from other people, they'll take that and they'll make them their problems. And sometimes, we feel like, oh shoot, I talked to this person and now I feel so drained because this person's always going through something. And it's like, because we understand and we get it, but we're not supposed to hold on to that, and we're not supposed to allow that energy to stay with us. So if it is that friends and family are stressing you out, maybe find another way to use that energy, and not embottle it and not carry it with you. Nothing's ever promised tomorrow today. Fight for love. Sorry. All right, let's see for single single Ruby Woo. What's billionaire Biza? Really? I gotta check the emails. Single Aquarius. Let's see what we have. Ooh, maybe there's a Capricorn here, but the devil. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. With the Seven of Swords, no bueno. Single again. Look, I split the deck, and again the devil came out. What is happening? So devil connects to like low vibrational energy, addictions, depression, obviously weird kinky stuff, sexual desires, or Aquarius. It could also feel like, although for some of you Aquarius, you might be like new to the single thing, and you still feel like bonded to somebody else. So maybe it's like you're going into your single era, but you still have some sort of like connection to someone else. It makes it kind of difficult. Look at that again. What the heck? This is the third time I split the deck. You're probably going to be dealing with the Capricorn. If not, whoever you're dealing with. Ooh. That's funny because I actually split the deck and this was in front. And then it just fell off out of nowhere. And the devil showed up again. Jeez. You know what? I'm gonna pray for you. Oh, jeez. Come on. King of Wands. You have maybe a King of Wands here. Could be a Capricorn. Could also be that you're going to be obsessed or like connecting, doing nasty things with maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're meeting someone new, maybe a fire sign or a strong Capricorn. I don't know why I'm rolling my eyes. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Virgo. So we have the we have the Magician here. All right, so this is for single. Oh, I didn't even say, huh? Single Aquarius. Let's see what we have. Single Aquarius, and when it comes to love, there's that fire sign. There's that dude with the big boobed, big chested dude. So we have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have a Virgo here. Okay, so when it comes to you for the month of July, it feels like you're gonna be a very desired. Okay, it's a very positive month for you when it comes to like acquiring phone numbers, attention, being social, being out in the public, and people like wanting to talk to you. You're gonna be, it's gonna be really good for you. It's gonna be a really good month to socialize and to find somebody or get out there. If you're a male Aquarius, it feels like you need to be a little bit more. You shouldn't take things too hard. I don't know. It's like relax a little bit, If you're a female Aquarius, I feel like you got it going on. Oh God, if you're a female Aquarius and you were to be in front of me, I'll probably be like, hi. Oh geez, yeah, you have it going on. Whatever it is that you're doing, people want to. And I don't care if you're not comfortable or if you're not confident. It doesn't matter. There's something about you. There's something about the freaking planets aligning, and now people are interested in you. You're gonna notice people like staring at you at the grocery store, maybe at the picking up your mail, or maybe your neighbor's gonna be staring at you a little bit more, more seductive. I don't know, but you got it going on. If you're a male Aquarius, I feel like, again, it's like you're looking good, right? You got it. I mean, but I feel like women don't just look for that nowadays. Be a little bit more open. I don't know. Both of y'all, like, whether male or female, like, y'all are like in a whole nother level. you Get out there. And especially with the Magician here, it says that whatever you want, month of July, when it comes to love, whatever you want, whoever you want, most likely 80% 80% chance that you might actually match with someone if you make a move, if you allow them to come towards you. I feel like the female Aquarius would rather someone make a move on them, and I feel like the male Aquarius are in between that, where they're like, if she's not interested in me, bro, like if she doesn't step up to me, then I'm not even gonna sweat it, it's like whatever. I don't know. All right, month of July, single Aquarius here. There it is again. What the heck? What in the bleep 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 is going on? The devil card again, Aquarius. What's happening? Tell me. Send me an email and tell me. The 411, 311, whatever, 1011, not 911. But tell me really what's happening here. Why is that devil? Why does the devil keep coming out, Aquarius? The devil also signifies that you're gonna, again, there's some sort of addiction, drinking, smoking. But it also, when it comes to a romantic reading, it also signifies that you're just latched onto someone. You're like energetically connected to somebody, and they're, if it's not this person, if it's not you, it's going to be this person, and then they're going to show you their dark side, their kinky side. They're going to show you a side that you didn't know about this person. Vice versa. If this is you carrying the devil, I don't know who's carrying the devil here. It's that you're going to be showing that to them. And they're going to be like, what? Marry me now. Ten of Pentacles overall, like, you're meeting somebody, whether you're a male or female, Aquarius, you're meeting someone that is going to be very spicy, very... if you drink, then they're gonna drink too. You guys are gonna have a good time. I feel like it's gonna be maybe possible marriage, or not necessarily marriage, but long-term commitment. It's like you guys are gonna be solid for a good while. Ten of Pentacles is contracts, long-lasting contracts. You know, you guys are on the same page. You guys are in the same, you know, yeah. You guys know that it's gonna take a little bit of time, maybe, to move in together, to be married or whatever, but you guys are gonna make it happen. You know, there's a lot of lust here. There's a lot of sexual desire, and who the heck is that? Oh God, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see here. Honeymoon? Oh no. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. See, I'm telling you, you're meeting somebody who's gonna be there with you all the time. You guys are gonna do like trips. You guys are gonna do events. You guys are always gonna be together. Oh, Aquarius. Congrats. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Hey, it's okay. Doesn't really mean anything. It's just everybody has financial difficulties, especially in this freaking economy, right? We're taking America back. My ass. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I think we are taking America back, but people don't understand the destruction that is creating. You know, like a lot of people see it as, because we're consumers. Most of us are consumers, and the people that are going to get affected are the producers. This is where the difficulty is, and where people don't understand. So producers are people that, you know, create things like, you know, like Sony, my camera, you know, Apple, you know, those are the people that are going to get, or those are the companies that are going to get, that are getting targeted and are going to have a difficult time. And yes, we are trying to bring everything back to America, but that also signifies that a lot of companies are going to go under. It's not like it doesn't happen overnight. We're still dealing with things that happened during COVID. Like, we still have that. The reason why most of the bad cars, you know, all the manufacturing defects in newer cars nowadays, you know, have you heard of Chevy having really bad diesel and gas engines? They don't even make it to like 10,000 miles. Hyundai, even Honda, Toyota has had like really bad, and all that supposedly, for what people are saying, is linked to the COVID, because during that time, like, manufacturers needed parts, you know, to continue, and so they opted for lower quality parts, and they just pushed it, you know, and so we're still dealing with that COVID issue. So the big change of bringing everything back over here is gonna be difficult. I'm not I don't like politics at all, but at least that's my thought. You know, it's like we're just gonna ride the wave. Like, we're gonna see taxes are probably gonna go super high. Like, sure, yeah, wages have gone up, but also everything is freaking expensive. You know, duh. But it is what it is. Express your love. Sorry, I think I'm just gonna go to bed now. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That means that, yes, you will find love in the month of July, Aquarius. You have someone here that you're just gonna be, I don't know, latched on, or vice versa. They're gonna be latched latched onto you. So yeah, good, good, good for you, Aquarius. Some of you Aquarius are like, nah, I don't want love. I'm single, but I don't care. Okay, that's cool. When it comes to if you're dealing with someone, what the heck? Aquarius, come on. 3 of Swords. Okay, if you're dealing with someone, person on your mind, you feel maybe disappointed, maybe they got someone else, or ooh, you're on your feelings about them. The Moon card. There's things that you're holding back. You're crying. You're not having a good time, Aquarius. If it's not you, then it's probably the other person. 8 of Cups. Someone's walking away. Oh, honey. You walk away now, honey. Someone's walking away from a connection. 7 of Pentacles. Ooh. It smells like someone is done here. Definitely smells like that. Very pungent. I need to go to bed. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? Let's see, how does this person feel about Aquarius? 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. They feel like they want to talk to you. They want to come see you. They want to fix things. They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you, Aquarius. But you don't want them. They're saying, oh, Aquarius. Oh, God. I need to go to bed. Okay. 8 of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Oh, jeez. The King of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Judgment. Ooh. We have someone from the past coming over and courting you. This person from the past could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, fire sign, Aries, still Sagittarius, or air sign. I don't have no water, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, they're coming back because they love you, because they never left. They never. I'm not gonna laugh. This could be me. No. So you have someone from Aquarius. You have someone. Listen. You have someone from the past, from your past, from someone, coming back and saying, "Hey, Aquarius, I've always you. It was you. It was you. I was never, I never cheated on you. I was always loyal to you. I always thought about you. It's you who I want, and it's you who I love." Yeah. Yeah, it's, whoever this person is the way they feel about you is like they want you. They want to be with you, Aquarius. They really do. They're gonna send you a message. They're gonna tell you straight up, "Hey, what about us?" They're being very blunt, very honest with the Queen of Swords. So they really feel like you're a goddess, you're a queen, king, you're a god. I don't know. Whoever this person is, they really do feel your energy. Like they really want you. They really do. And it's someone from the past. It's somebody that you already dealt with. That it literally is telling you, Aquarius, that they never forgot about you. They never dated anybody. They never, I don't know. That they want you. That's who they want. They're saying that, they want you. They want to give you loyalty. They want to give you respect. They want to give you marriage. They want to give you even money, or they want to help you, or the goal is long term. Okay. One more for how this person feels about Aquarius. I need to see a cup. Give me a cup and I'll believe this person. Freaking dude or woman. There it is. Yeah, they're saying that you guys belong together. You guys are a good match. King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles is like, you guys can do so much together. Like business, you guys can start a business. You guys have probably even thought about like creating something together. Like the King and the Queen of Pentacles is the power couple, the couple that creates a lot of money, or they're always looking into how can we monetize something, how can we make more money, how can we get out of the ghetto. Not necessarily, I'm just saying, I'm just playing. Aquarius. Let's see how Aquarius feels about this person. How do you feel about this? Ooh, that's it. Turn it off. You don't know. There's something that you feel about this person, but at the same time, it's like the fact. Oh, the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, the Hermit here signifies that there's something deep that you feel for this person. You're telling me there's something that Aquarius is saying, here we go. I feel something deep, but I just don't know what it is anymore. I don't know if it's just friends. I don't know if it's just friendship. I don't know if it's love. I don't know what it is, Rigo, but there's something there. And I want to know, like, I want to find out what this connection is with this past person, because maybe Aquarius is saying, as much as I try to move on from this person, I still have some sort of feeling about them. Huh. All right. With the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, again, it's like a big decision, right? Like maybe you don't know, maybe you do know what you want to do, but that's the question. It's like, is this really like a soulmate? Is this really like some sort of connection that you should give another opportunity because the feelings are strong on both sides? Nothing's ever promised tomorrow. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Aquarius is saying that you're willing to walk away from this person, or maybe you're saying that this person was the one who chose to walk away from you. Like this, because I'm asking how you feel about this person, and it's like the Eight of Cups. So either they walked away from you and you're like, no, you're the one who walked away from me. Why should I give you another chance? Why should we go back into this? Like, it's hard to just go back when somebody left. But you could also be telling me, I don't know how I feel about this person anymore because we already broke up many times. We already talked about it, and there's some sort of connection there. But at the same time, it just doesn't. I don't know what it is anymore. Like, I'm tired. I don't even, maybe you're saying, I don't know. Maybe there's something out there better for me. Like, I don't need to go back to the past. Jeez. Get the foot in my face, like, Aquarius is like, move. You're blocking the view. Oh, jeez. Okay. Nine of Wands. You feel hurt. Aquarius, you feel hurt because this person walked away from you. This person could have friend zoned you, could have chosen someone else over you. This person could have literally told you, I don't know if I love you, and they just left, and now they're back saying, oh, it's you. Yeah, I'm back. You know, it also feels like, although it was some sort of, you guys had some sort of like painful breakup, right? It was one of those things where, let's just do it like over dramatic, like where eh, let's see, what's the most dramatic movie scene that I can think of. Somebody leaves, not necessarily for war. I think we're going to go to war. Somebody leaves for war, and the other person stays behind, and like one person is running behind the train. No, don't go home. you know, and it was that maybe somebody walked away, but it was like one of those things where it just happened like that, and it shouldn't have happened like that. And maybe that's why you guys are together again. It's to get back to where you guys left off, but there's still, on your side, you're saying that there's still pain. There's something that they said, did, acted upon, or that you still feel hurt. You still feel wounded. One of the things is like, also, you can be telling me that you're afraid that this person might leave you, and that's gonna get you even more broken. You know, like if you guys were to get back again and then it doesn't work out, like you're gonna feel super, super broken again. Six of Swords, you also want clarity. You also want to make things better. Like you want to see in what kind of headspace they are before like you even consider getting back with this person. There's a lot of questions that you have in regards to that person. I don't know why, but the Six of Swords is like, it's getting closure, but it's also like when somebody has a lot of questions in their head and it's like, I need to ask you something. I need to know because this is how I feel it is, but you tell me if it's true or not, or if it's the way that I'm like envisioning and seeing things because of what you've done here. The Six of Swords back in the day, like back like 10 years ago, maybe 10 years ago in tarot, was actually a card of getting back together and getting back together, wanting to talk it out. Now, I wouldn't call this like a reconciliation type of card again, but it is like communication where like, okay, let's see where it goes. I like this deck because if you look at the Six of Swords, there's like cracks. It could be like, you guys, regardless of the pain and all that bad stuff that happened between y'all two, you guys choose to come back together and move forward, move beyond, pass beyond that pain, and reconnect and re-glue the relationship or the connection. It could be that, but it could also be that there's clarity in the situation, and for you, maybe it's too painful. Maybe it's too much, right? To go back to. Maybe you're saying, I can do better. I don't need this. Either way, like you're telling me that you're not sure with the Hermit. You're not sure. There's something there, but you're just not sure if you want to revisit this. You're also up for conversation. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So on this side, we have the Queen of Swords, and now we have the King of Swords. it feels like they're a little bit more defensive than you are, and you're just like, I'm just being honest with you, and I'm being truthful. And this person's like, well, like trying to see if they can blame something on you or make it seem like it was you the one with the problem, or it was you who gave up, or like they might want to blame something on you, but you're all like cool, calm, and collected, and saying, well, listen, if you feel like that about me, then why are you even here? Like, so it's like you have control, you have better control, than in this situation than them. Okay, don't let them fool you or whatever. But ooh, I saw the 401s. Let me see what's the outcome between these two here for the month of July. See, there it is. Page of Swords. I mean, not page. Ace of Swords. Communication. Okay, some sort of epiphany here. Ooh, 7 of Wands. Okay, give me one more for the outcome. The Strength card. The Knight of Pentacles. I feel like when it comes to like this person that you keep thinking about, I feel like both, well, not necessarily, maybe them, they do want to be, if it's a past person, they want to come back to you and be fully invested with you. But it feels like with you, Aquarius, there's a lot going on in your heart, in your mind. And it's not, maybe you could say that it's not them, it's just you. Maybe you're just gonna say it's not you, it's me. It's me. I just don't know. I can't. Sorry, I can't. But it feels, for the outcome, it feels like there's still communication happening here. It also feels like it's a lot, it's a little defensive, it's a little, like either you have to defend yourself or they have to defend themselves, If you have multiple people that you're dealing with, no, listen to me. If you're thinking of somebody in the month of July, you could be like excited for someone new or someone else in the month of July, and it feels like maybe this person could be someone like an ex that sees you walking away, maybe that sees you or saw you with someone else, and they saw you happy, and now they're over here like, hey, let's can we like redo this again? Like, I still love you. Hi, I kept your underwear. It could be like that situation is like when they see you happy with someone, and then this past person is like, oh no, you can't be happy, Aquarius. You belong to me. And then they're like over here trying to like, and this is why you're like, nah, I don't know. So for some of you guys, it's gonna be like that. Like you find someone, because obviously your energy does say that you find somebody, and there's someone else here from your past that is trying to get you back, but it feels like on your side is like you're done with them. You're done with them. I'm gonna say that there's somebody that you want and like in the month of July, and that's gonna be up to you. And you could say right now, well, Rigo, I don't have anybody. Just wait. Just wait. And yeah, out of nowhere, the ex appears and says, hey, I'm gonna give you the world. Remember me? You said you loved me. Oh God. I think that's it for Aquarius. I'm actually going backwards. It's 2 hours and I only read for Pisces and Aquarius. You guys, I shouldn't be reading tarot at all. I think I'm gonna retire because I'm a slow reader and nobody wants slow readers. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, I guess. I don't know. I gotta think about it. See, that's me right there. Like crying over spilled. That's me. Oh, I'm a slow reader. I'm a slow reader. No, but seriously, it's about to be 1 a.m. I have to be up by 4:30. So I'm gonna get like a couple of hours of sleep probably before I go to work. But I will continue this tomorrow, and we'll continue to read for the zodiac signs. So if you don't like it, there's a lot more channels that have. You know what? I got a full-time job, but if you do want a free tarot reading from me, it's probably gonna last 2 hours. Like and subscribe because I do free tarot readings for people here. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. I don't know, that's way too much, but 2 hours for 2 zodiac signs, that's a new record. That is, oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta go. By the way, we're going backwards, so Pisces and Aquarius, that's all I did. Jeez. I hope Pisces and Aquarius like their readings, but I gotta go.